here, folks. Bear with me. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're on for sure now. We've got the Houston Colt 45s at the Philadelphia Phillies. Johnson for Houston, Mahaffey for the Phillies. Johnson has no record his first appearance. Mahaffey is 1-0. It's April 14 in our 1962 replay. It's the second to last game of this date. Early on in the replay, Houston comes in 1-3, 3 out. Philly 2-1, 1.5 out. For Houston, Aspromonte at third, Spangler in center, Mejias in right, Larker at first, Hal Smith catching, Pendleton in left, Amalfitano at second, Boudin at short, Johnson, the pitcher. For the Phillies, Taylor at second, Callison in right, Gonzalez in center, Severs at first, Covington in left, Demeter at third, Dalrymple catching, Amaro at short, and Mahaffey, the pitcher, batting ninth. Both are right-handers. Just as a reminder, Colt 45s came in 8th place ahead of the Chicago Cubs, and the Philadelphia Phillies came in 7th. They were 81-80. And hello to Kathy. Oh no, did he die? Oh, Kathy, so sad. I was just thinking about him yesterday. I was looking at his 62 card. So sad. Oh, Kathy. Thanks for letting me know. I know he had I think it was a liver transplant? You know, I want to tell you something. That's two people that died when I had been thinking about them. I was thinking about James Earl Ray 2 days ago, and he died. And I pulled up Ed Kranepool's 1962 card on my viewer, and now he died. So, geez, go figure. Thanks for letting me know. He's dead. He had he had cardiac arrest. Kidney transplant. He got a donor, and He's a very, very, to me, a very, very New York Met. He never played for another team, I believe. So, very sad news. And it puts into critical relief once again the idea that I am mortal, we're all mortal, and as bad as things may be, at least we have life. Oh, we're going to start this game in 3 minutes, folks. This is already the 38th game of our replay. Again, it's April 14 in our 62 replay. Houston at Philly. Philly won the first game 6-0. Thanks for letting me know. I looked up his card yesterday because I wanted to see it, and he only had 6 at-bats. He went 1 for 6, and it was a double. I didn't realize he played so little on the 62 year, but he was on the 62 Mets. And we'll be seeing him in this replay. Well, why don't we just go ahead here? The Philadelphia Phillies take the field. We're in Connie Mack Stadium, and that's Art Mahaffey on the mound, taking his warm-ups. And leading it off for the Houston Colt 45s is Bob Aspromonte. Some of you may remember the Colts got a nice coffee spill, so if you look close, you'll see a lot of that coffee stain on these players, especially Booten. Okay, Mahaffey is ready. Here's the pitch to Aspromonte. That's 6-8, right-handed. Double 1-7, flies it to center, and Gonzalez under it for the first out. Now Al Spangler steps in. Three-9, grounds it to second. For Taylor, 2 away. And Roman Mejias. Six-eight, right-handed. There is another shot to center. And chasing up with it is Gonzalez on a 6-8 right-handed. To make the catch, it's a 1-2-3 for Mahaffey. Houston nothing, Philly coming up. Here's Ken Johnson. If I'm not mistaken, he threw a no-hitter and lost. He lost the game to the Reds, yes. And that was in '64, though, not this year. Johnson on the mound, and Tony Taylor leads it off for the Phillies. .4-2 right-handed, struck him out. That's one down. He's got a good strikeout ratio for the Colts. He's a good pitcher. Pitched 197 innings, had 31 starts. Here's Callison. Okay, Johnson now. That's 3-2. Right-handed. Oh, he hit him. So Callison is on first after being hit by a pitch. Having a little trouble getting this right where I want it. What else is new? There we go. I think that'll do. That should do. So Callison is on. 1-14. We'll have to roll. We'll hold him. Still working out the intuitive managerial dialectic for stealing. Okay, here's Gonzalez. Callison on first, one out. 4-3. Fly ball to right for Mejias, 2 away. And now Roy Sievers is the batter. Roy Sievers. Sievers died in 2017, age 90. Played parts of 17 years. Wow. Sievers steps in, 2 outs, Callison on first. He was hit by a pitch. Here's the pitch from Johnson. That's 1-4 right-handed. That's a ballpark slash. Let me get my charts out. You can see I'm not very well prepared. One 4 right-handed in Philly. 1-7, it goes through for a base hit. As you can see, it's not easy to get singles or home runs in this park. But it's a 1, so Sievers singles, and it's first and second, 2 outs. Here's Covington now. Outside for a ball to Covington. And we want to welcome you here to the early bird edition of the Strat-O-Matic Network. Okay, here's Johnson now. And the pitch to Covington. That's 6-11, left-handed, walked him. That'll load the bases. It's a clutch situation for Don Demeter. 307, 29 home runs. Okay, a clutch situation. Don Demeter gets a big hand. Coming up to the plate. Demeter steps in the batter's box. It's the full windup by Johnson and the pitch. 111. And he grounds it to first. Larker has it, takes it to the bag. And the side is retired. The Phillies strand 3 here in the first. No runs. The hit, the walk, the hit by pitch. After 1, it's scoreless. Art Mahaffey takes the mound. He's 1-0 on the season, and Norm Larker leads it off. Okay, Mahaffey is ready. Here's the pitch to Larker. 112, fly ball to right. Callison under it, 1 out. Now Hal Smith. Four six, right-handed, struck him out. 2 away. He won 19 games for this Philadelphia Phillies team. Here's Pendleton now. Six-eight, right-handed, double 1 to 7. It's going to hit one of these times, but it's a fly ball to center, and Gonzalez gets it. 3rd time he hit on that. Houston has hit on that. 6-8. Another 1-2-3 from Mahaffey. We head to the bottom of the second. It's scoreless. This is the second of a 2-game series. Phillies won the first one 6-0. Okay, here's Johnson. He threw a good deal of pitches in the first inning. He loaded the bases. Hit 1, walked 1, allowed a base hit, but left them all on. Here's Clay Dalrymple to lead it off for Philadelphia. Five seven, left-handed, grounds to second, our first X. Amalfitano, 328. He gets 2 at G1. 5-8-9, and throws him out. Dalrymple is retired. And here's Ruben Amaro. Boy, this thing is lasting forever, folks. I guess there is variation in these things. This thing has shown no ink in the window and has just gone on and on and on. And well, sometimes it'll go thin, You'll have to scratch it out, but this thing is going on. Fortunately, we have 12 new ones ready for the year. Here's Amaro now. 2-6, flies to center for Spangler, 2 outs. And here's Art Mahaffey. A 6 NR, pretty good at the plate for a pitcher. Pitch from Johnson. 2-11. Oh my, hit well, and it's gone. And he has end power. I guess you have to when you have a 6 hitting card. 2-11. Home run 1/16, it's gone. And folks, don't tell us that's not realistic. I don't keep pitchers hitting stats. I am very, very, how could I put it, selective in what stats I keep, just so it's more doable for me. It's 1-0 Phillies on the home run by Mahaffey. Here's Tony Taylor now. Struck out in the first. Pitch from Johnson. 6'8", right-handed, single 1/18. It's a base hit for Taylor. We put an X there because it means that we don't enter it. Taylor with the single, 6'8". Just went through. 1/14. '13, 14 tend to be borderline. He's being held. So Taylor on first being held. Here's Callison now. Good morning, Doug. That's 2-7. Grounds it to first for Larker. He takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. But 1 run on the home run by Art Mahaffey. After 2, it's 1-0 Phillies. Top of the third now, Amalfitano leading it off. Mahaffey has retired the first 6 Colt 45s. The pitch to Amalfitano. That's 5-4, right-handed. Catcher X. It could be a squib. Dale Rimple 3-5. Eight, 3. It's a pop-up in fair territory. 4-6-8. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Now here's Don Buden, who really got the brunt of that coffee spill. Buden steps in, right-handed hitter. 6-6, right-handed, lines it to short, and it's caught by Amaro. 2 outs. And here comes Ken Johnson, a 1 WR. Morning, Brian. That's 110, struck him out. Mahaffey has retired 3 innings, 9 in order thus far. Our early birds are making their way in here. Here's Ken Johnson now, the 3rd inning. It's 1-0 Phils. Bottom of the 3rd, Gonzalez leading it off. 5-7, left-handed, grounds to second X. Amalfitano 328. .328, 6-3. He gets 2 at G3, E28, 6-12, 14. And he throws him out. Gonzalez retired. Here's Roy Sievers now. Johnson looks in, gets the sign from Smith. Pitch to Severs. 1-6. And that is a base hit for Severs. His second of the game. It was single 1-16. Not being held. Here's Covington. Walked in the first. .310. Grounds it to second. It's a Malfitano for the double play. And the side is retired. No runs, one hit, and none left. We've gone 3. It's 1-0. Phillies on the home run by Art Mahaffey, who's retired the first 9 Colt 45s in this ball game. Take a little break here and come back in about 2 or 3 minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Well, we're back here in Studio B. One nothing Phillies. Mahaffey perfect through 3 against Houston. He takes the mound. Aspromonte leads it off. Here, top of the 4th. One 4 right-handed, pops it up third base, foul territory. And Demeter is there, 1 out. Now here's Al Spangler. .112. Oh, he hit him. That's a retaliatory hit by pitch, maybe, but I doubt it. 112, hit by pitch. He gets hit his share. First base runner, and there goes the perfect game. Okay, Spangler is on. One to 13, being held. Here's Mejias now. .610, right-handed, flies to center for Gonzalez, 2 outs. And Norm Larker is the batter. .25, and he walked him. So he puts 2 on here in the 4th. It's first and second, 2 outs. And here's Hal Smith, clutch situation. Smith struck out in the second. 3-8. And there goes, no, that is a fly to right. Callison under it, the side is out. So Mahaffey still no hits through 4. No runs, a walk, a hit by pitch, both left. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Ken Johnson on the mound. Don Demeter leads it off for the Phillies. Outside for a ball to Demeter. Johnson on the mound. Here's the pitch to Demeter. That's 2-6. Triple 1 to 3. Oh, it's a base hit. Cut off. And Demeter opens with a single. Not being held. Clay Dalrymple steps in. .38. And that's a shot hit by Dalrymple to right center, and it's gone. A 2-run home run by Clay Dalrymple. I think that might be his second, but of course we'll check. That's a 2-run blast to make it 3-0 Phillies. Clay had 11 in 370. It was a 3-8 right-handed, 1-9, 8 on the die. Whoops. And we put these in real time. With the exception of pitchers, we don't keep pitchers That is the second home run for Dale Rimple. Dale Rimple, 5 for 12 on the season, 2 home runs, now 5 runs batted in. In this, their 5th game. Okay, Ruben Amaro now at the plate. .310, and that is a base hit for Amaro. 3 straight hits for the Phillies, and Mahaffey comes up. A bunter. Infield in B. He bunts. Hits it back to Johnson. 9B, and Johnson's only play is to first, and Amaro advances. So it's a sacrifice bunt for Mahaffey. 1 out, Amaro in scoring position. Here's Tony Taylor now. From the stretch, Johnson. 5-7, right-handed, grounds to second X. Amalfitano, 328. .328, 15-3, gets to a G1. E28, 6-11, 13. Oh, and he boots it. 6-11, 13, second base. E1. Amalfitano with the error. It's first and third, 1 out. Okay, Callison comes up, first and second, 1 out, 2 runs in already, 3-0 Phils. Pitch from Johnson. 5-6, left-handed, grounds to second. That will be a B. Grounds to second. Amalfitano throws Taylor out, steps on the bag. No throw to first. Callison is forced, and Amaro scores the third run. The infield was back. Three runs in. 2 outs. Callison now on first. Being 1-14. This is a being held. Here's Gonzalez now. The pitch from Johnson. That's 2-9. Right-handed, grounds it back to Johnson. He fields it. Throws to Larker to retire the side. But 3 runs, including a 2-run home run by Dalrymple. It's 4-0, top of the 5th. Mahaffey, no hits through 4. He has walked 1, hit 1. That was last inning. Here's Pendleton now, leading it off. Oh, 4-7, right-handed, struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Mahaffey. Now Amalfitano steps in. He's 0 for 1. Pop to the catcher Dalrymple in the 3rd. Two, 4. Ballpark slash. That's a 2. That should go through right-handed. And it does. So there's the first hit off of Mahaffey. Amalfitano is on. Not being held. Here's Booten. Six, 7, right-handed. Grounds to second, X. Taylor, 324. 324.83. He gets to a G3 with no hold there. 356. G3 runner on first will advance. 2 outs. Amalfitano in scoring position. And it's early on. We're going to let Johnson hit. Some of you may say no, but this is not a World Series game. We're going to let him hit, at least go a little longer. His first endurance is next inning, though, but we're going to go for it. And Mahaffey strikes him out. No runs, 1 hit. And 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Johnson on the mound. Here's Severs. The pitch to Severs. 3-4, right-handed, lines it to first. Caught by Larker, 1 out. Here's Wes Covington. Two, 7, right-handed, grounds it to first. And Larker takes it to the bag, 2 away. And Don Demeter steps in. Demeter 1 for 2. 4-9. And it's hit well by Demeter into left field. Back to the wall goes Pendleton, and right at the warning track, he makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Johnson. We've gone 5 now. And it's 4-0 Phillies. Here's Mahaffey. His first endurance is the 8th. Top of the order, Aspromonte leading it off. 5-8, right-handed, triple 1 to 5. It is a triple, a leadoff triple by Strat-O-Matic. Standing. He had 4. He's an everyday player. Strat-O-Matic with a leadoff triple off Mahaffey. 5-8. And here's Spangler now. Infield in. Pitch to Spangler. That's 5-8, left-handed. Oh, there's a triple 1 double for Spangler. That makes it a 4-1 game. Mahaffey gets tagged for a triple and now a double here in the 6th. Now Roman Mejias has power. I think he has 1 home run thus far. Here's Mahaffey now from the stretch. 3-7, and he struck him out. 5th strikeout for Mahaffey, 1 away. And Norm Larker is the batter. Uh, 5-11, left-handed ballpark blast. 6, he's got the power left-handed, and it's gone. Larker has hit a 2-run home run to put the Colt 45s within a run of this game. Look at it again, 5-11 right-handed. I'm sorry, left-handed. 5-11 left-handed ballpark blast. Ignore the rest. Left-handed gone on the 6. Just cleared the fence. A 2-run home run for Larker. He's got the power. He has W against left-handed pitching. That is the first home run of the season for Larker. Coming up now is Hal Smith. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Mahaffey now. And the pitch. 4-6, right-handed, struck him out. That's the 6th strikeout for Mahaffey. He's got a pretty good ratio, but not this good. Here's Jim Pendleton now. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-3 game. .59 right-handed. Oh, that's hit well. Pendleton, and it's gone to left field like a rocket to tie up this ball game. Pendleton, 5-9 off Mahaffey, and home run. He's got the power. 1-11. It was a 7. So the Colts have tied up this ball game. 5-5. I'm sorry, they lead this ball 4-4. I'm so sorry. 4-4. Balls are flying out of here, even though it's not easy. Still early on. That's Pendleton's first home run of the season. And one more run, Mahaffey is through, but we're going to see if he can get out of this. My God. Here's a Malfitano. If he doesn't retire, Joey will pull him because he's due up next inning. 1-6, and he grounds it to short for Amaro, and the side is retired. But there were 4 runs, and I don't know. I don't think we're going to let him hit. Ken Johnson takes the mound. This is his first endurance inning. We'll see. Clay Dalrymple, it's a tough call. Mahaffey pitched 274 innings. That's a lot of innings. They're not shooting blanks at all, at least not there in the 6th. Here's the pitch to Dalrymple. That's 6-9, left-handed. That's a double 1-11 base hit for Dalrymple, his second of the game. Now Ruben Amaro, the batter. One 7, right-handed, walked him. And Art Mahaffey is coming up. He pitched a lot of innings. It's still only the 6th. It's a tie game. We're going to let him, his first endurance is the 8th, and we're going to have him lay it down. The infield is back. He remains an A bunter. It's hit, dribbled in front of the plate for the catcher. Smith, 8A, and Smith's only play is to first. It's second and third with 1 out. And Taylor coming up. Here's Tony Taylor now. Infield is coming in now. Pitch to Taylor, 3-11, right-handed, grounds to third. I think they'll get them at home. 3-11, third base on a second and third. The runners will hold. Oh, wait a minute, infield in, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Second and third, 7. 3-11. Grounded to third. It's Aspromonte. He throws to the plate. And Smith puts the tag on Dalrymple, trying to come home. First and third, 2 outs. Always an exciting play. Beautiful play by Aspromonte and Smith, putting the tag on. Here's Callison now. Taylor on first, not being held. It's a borderline, not being held. First and third, 2 down. Here's Callison now. Johnson trying to get out of this with no runs. That's 2-10, right-handed, grounds it to second. And Amalfitano has it, throws it to first, and the side is out. So Johnson gets out of that thanks to a heads-up play. Nice play, Aspromonte to Smith to stop the run. No runs, one hit, one walk, and two left. We've gone 6. It's a 4-4 ball game. And we'll take a break for 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll come back. We want to welcome you to the early bird edition of the Strat-O-Matic Network 1962 replay. I'll be right back. And we're back here. I'm in Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Oh, Brian, that happened to me. About 2 months ago, I'm not sure exactly. I had to buy a new one. It was in the middle of a game. It's not fun at all. Okay, Mahaffey takes the mound. He allowed 4 runs last inning. I hope you all don't mind that occasionally I like to peruse the pitching rules just to remind myself of some things. If he allows 2 runs in this inning, he has reached fatigue. 7 runs in 3 consecutive innings reaches fatigue. Good to know. Wow. Okay, Doug, go for it. You know, Coke has more caffeine, I hear, than coffee. At least some coffee. Here's Buden leading it off. Buden 0 for 2. Johnson comes out on deck, even though he has 2 against him. Here's the pitch to Buden. 410, right-handed, flies to right. And under that is Callison, 1 away. And Johnson will hit. It depends, Brian. 2-11, grounds to second, 2 outs. It can range anywhere. Two outs now. Nobody on. Strat-O-Matic, the batter. The pitch from Mahaffey. 6-5, right-handed, grounds to short X. Amaro, 228. (12-2) gets to it. G1, 5-8-10. Throws him out, and the side is retired, and he has settled down, Mahaffey, with a 1-2-3 inning. After allowing 4 in the 6th, we head to the bottom of the 7th. Now Johnson. He has a single and a walk in his first endurance inning. 2 hits or walks. Any combination of 2 hits and walks. Or walks. Here's the pitch. He reaches fatigue. The pitch to Gonzalez. 4-6, left-handed, struck him out. And that is the second strikeout for Johnson. 1 out. Here's Severs. Black & Decker makes a pretty decent coffee maker. The pitch to Severs. I've had one. 6'5" right-handed. Struck him out. That's 2 in a row for Johnson. Yeah, and Wes Covington, the batter. Oh. Covington walked, and he's 0 for 2. Johnson, 6'5", left-handed, struck him out. He struck out the side. And he has refreshed his endurance. We've gone 7. It's a 4-4 ball game. Top of the 8th, Mahaffey. This is his first endurance inning. Spangler, both pitchers, 1, 2, 3 innings in the 7th. Spangler 1 for 2, hit by a pitch, doubled and scored. Well, JC, you know, Alvin Toffler, a social scientist, in his book Future Shock, said we live in a throwaway society. You know, there was a day people got their radios repaired, their TVs repaired, their shoes repaired. Okay, here's Spangler leading it off for the Colts. 1-6, right-handed, walked him, so Spangler is on. And again, this is Mahaffey's first endurance inning. Spangler went to 13, not being held. Here's Mejias now. Five, 6, right-handed, pops it up to short. Amaro makes the catch, 1 out. Mejia, Larker at the plate now. Is his first home run of the year in that 4-run inning. Here's Mahaffey. 2-9, right-handed. Oh my! Triple 1 to 5 double for Mejia, Larker. Spangler rounding third. Gonzalez -1, no hold negated. Spangler 1 to 15 will come home. It's an even shot here. The throw from it's on a 2-9 right-handed throw from Gonzalez, and he is set at. Oh, that's a re-roll. It wasn't flat. Oh, and he's safe. And the Colts take the lead 5-4. And Mahaffey, that's the third run batted in for Larker today. Wow. And he is one hitter walk away, Mahaffey, from fatigue. How do you like that? Older than you. There's action in the bullpen. Merritt Renew pitched. Oh, shit. How could I have put Renew in there? Hold on. How could that have been? I'm sorry, Umbricht pitched. Certainly use him, and he is good. Look at him. 2.01. Wow. Only 67 innings, but he pitched in this game in real world. Wait a minute. We're looking at the wrong team. Mahaffey went all the way. There is action in the Phillies bullpen. We'll let you know who it is if they come in. Mahaffey in trouble here. 5-4. Larker on third, one out, infield in. Here's Smith. 3-6, right-handed, pops it up to second for Taylor, 2 outs. Now there's a chance for Mahaffey to get out of this with endurance. Pitch to Pendleton. 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. And that will retire the side. 7th strikeout for Mahaffey. But he did allow a run on a walk and then the double, of which Spangler scored from first. It's 5-4 Houston Colt 45s. Oh, that's cool, Brian. Bottom of the 8th. Ken Johnson now in his 3rd endurance inning with full endurance. Don Demeter leads it off. Two, 3. It's a ballpark blast, but that's not going to make it. Right, that should be the left fielder. And it is. Caught by Pendleton out in left, 1 out, just before the warning track. It was well hit. Now here's Clay Dalrymple, 2 for 3 today. One 9, and that's a fly to right for Mejias, 2 away. And Ruben Amaro. Ken Johnson has settled down here, retiring 7 in order. The pitch to Amaro. 3-4 right-handed, pops it up third base, just foul territory. And Espremonte makes the catch, a 1-2-3 inning for Johnson. We head to the 9th. Art Mahaffey now has gone all the way. This will be his final inning. Amalfitano, Boudin, and Johnson are due up. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th for the Phillies, it'll be a pinch hitter for Mahaffey or the pitcher, Taylor and Callison. 1-3, and he grounds it to third. 1 out. Here's Don Boudin. A come-from-behind win by the Houston Colts. They were down 4-0, scored 4 in the 6th, and then 1 in the 8th to take the lead. It's 3-2. Oh, that's a ballpark blast by Boudin. But it's going to die out there at the warning track. It's 1-6, left field. Covington makes the catch. And here's Johnson. Five, right-handed, struck him out. 8 strikeouts for Mahaffey, but he allowed 5 runs. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. This is it, folks. Ken Johnson has gone all the way, allowing 4 runs in 8 innings. There'll be a hitter here for Mahaffey, the loser of record. 9 innings, 6 hits. Hit 1, walked 2, struck out 8, and allowed 5 runs. Let's see who's coming in to pinch hit. Frank Torrey, Consalo, no, none of these people. We're going to have Frank Torrey. He pinch ran. I can't believe that. Oh, no, he came in to play first after they pinch ran for Covington. But we're going to have Frank Torrey lead off, and then there'd be a pinch runner if he gets on. Frank Torrey pinch hitting, the brother of Joe, I believe. Okay, here's Torrey now. Very realistic. He played in this game in real world. Not as a pinch hitter, though. Johnson trying to win it here. Well, they're 1-3 though, Houston. This would make them 2-3. Here's the pitch to Torrey. They came in eighth, which they beat the Cubs out in the standings. Not by a lot. 2-5, right-handed, grounds it to second for Amalfitano. 1 out. Top of the order, Tony Taylor. Johnson 2 outs away from the complete game win. And Johnson has retired 9 in order here at the end. The pitch to Taylor. 6-6, right-handed, struck him out. Number 5 for Johnson. And it's all up to Callison. Now he can tie the game with 1 swing, so be careful. Johnson facing Callison, a left-handed hitter. Johnson right-handed. Into his windup, the pitch to Callison. 5-7, left-handed, grounds it to second X. Amalfitano, 328. 14-3. He gets 2 at G2, E28, 6-9, 10. And the ball game is over. He throws him out. So a very, very rewarding win there for the Houston Colt 45s, and a tough loss for the Phillies. The final score 5-4. The win goes to Johnson, his first of the year. He's 1-0. Mahaffey gets the loss. He's now evened up at 1-1. Johnson pitched 9. Eight hits. Walked 1, hit 1, struck out 5, and allowed 4 runs. The final line in this game: Houston, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Phillies, 4 runs, out hitting the Houstons, 8 hits, and no errors. So that's the ball game. I'm going to put this one in the books, and I'll see if I'm going to set up another game for this morning. Another game. That game would be the final game of the state. Cincinnati at San Francisco. It's already on the board. I'll see how I feel after I plug it in. I should make a note. I should adjust it. I should reschedule it within about 20 minutes by about 5 minutes after 7, give or take, 7:15 at the latest. That's Eastern time. You can go to my landing page and see if I'm playing it. If not, I'll keep it where it's at, which is a 1:15 p.m. start. Something told me to, a little birdie in my head told me, don't play 2 games in the morning. So let me leave well enough alone. Hey, Rhodes Scholar, thanks for your help. It'll be, oh shit, I put the wrong team in there. Shit. Oh, bear with me. It's Cincinnati at San Francisco. Oh, Lord. Sammy Ellis, who I believe has no record. That's a little error I made. I'm going to change it right now. I'm going to just go ahead and keep my game at 115 and pace myself, you know? I will set it up. There's always a chance that I can start a game out of the blue, and I apologize for that. It's just because I'm fickle. There's also a chance, I want to tell you all, I'm not going to play any game now, but there's a chance I may play a game at about 9:15 a.m., 9:30 a.m., based on things that are going on in my life. I want to thank everybody who was here. Rhodes Scholar, JC, Brian, you came in at the end here, Rode. Kathy Harden, JC, Doug, and everybody else who was here. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I will catch you all next time, okay? I really appreciate your help, Rhodes Scholar, with the trying to troubleshoot. By the way, I don't know if you're still here, Rhodes Scholar. You still here? Because I could tell you something about that. If you're still here, I don't want to just talk to myself about it. I guess he left. No, JC. Since I was talking to you about it also, Rhodes Scholar was trying to help me with it. I even called Strat-O-Matic yesterday, and I spoke to someone who was very nice. He checked on it, he asked around, and he said he thinks it's because I have a smaller iPhone that it doesn't show up. And he also said it's really meant to be looked at portrait or vertical rather than horizontal landscape. So I am determined to use it by cutting and pasting the two lefty-righty together into one picture. I can do that. It takes a little extra work, but that's just the way it goes. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to enter this one in the books, everybody. You all take care.